Hello, everyone. Welcome to Memoirs of a Millennial. We're doing things a little bit different. It is noisy out, as it is noisy outside in the world, in our heads. So, if you don't like it, I guess you don't like it. But this is how I'm shooting this today. Yeah, there's construction going on. I don't live by the beach. Today's topic is change, and change is something that's part of our lives as we evolve, as we progress through our teenage years, our adult years, our old age. It's something that's inevitable. And whether you like it or not, change happens. Even if you refuse to change yourself, things around you start to change, will force a change out of you. So I've been feeling that recently. Sometimes it's derived from within. So you're changing inside, and as a result, what you're experiencing outside is also changing. And so if you're at this moment are feeling um, a need, a vibe to change, then take this as a sign that to do the thing that you've been thinking about doing, to leave the thing that you've been thinking about leaving, to leave the situation that you've been thinking about leaving, and have the courage to take the leap of faith and know that it will work out for you no matter what, because you're still the one driving this body, right? Sometimes we build things up in our head uh, about leaving the familiar, right? Because change is about leaving what's comfortable. Uh, whether it's leaving the country, leaving the home, leaving a relationship, leaving a job, um, starting something new, starting that business plan, taking that first step, going to that meeting, going to an event, something that you haven't done before. There is fear associated with it, false evidence appearing real, FEAR. That's what fear is. um, so sometimes change happens naturally, and sometimes what happens is that the discomfort of where you are starts to grow so much that it's greater than the fear that's on the other side. When that happens, you're okay with being uncomfortable. You're okay with being afraid a little bit, right? Because that's what life is. You learn to take leaps of faith. You learn to try new things, and there's fear comes with it. But on the other side, sometimes there's progress, there's evolution, there's profound thoughts and healing. So, I mean, example out of my personal life would be um, I live in a rented house, and the landlord's thinking about selling, and so immediately was felt with fear. I like this place. Why would I want to go? Where would I go? Right? But also, part of me was like, maybe this is good. This is exciting. Let's welcome it. And so I stopped resisting it, and I'm still here, but I'm open to new possibilities. Actually excited about it. It's not just me, right? So when you have a wife and kids, it's a lot more. So you have a conversation with the missus, and you tell her how you feel, and she sort of agrees, which is great. Sometimes she does not, but you also tell her that change is inevitable. Change is a part of life, right? And that's something we have to evolve and grow with. So as long as we stop fearing change, I think no matter where we end up, we'll be in a good place. But it is when we start to fear change and stay where we are, and it could be comfortable, but inside you're not you're not as comfortable as you were when you first started, and it's just different. This is why, like, sometimes when I watch the stuff on YouTube and something you see that's not violent or anything, but it triggers you, something the person said or something that the other person is doing, because deep inside you want to be doing what they're doing. Maybe you're following someone on social media, they're following the dreams, right? And you haven't done so, and now when you see that person, you get annoyed, irritated. I see that as a sign that, okay, what is it in me that's making me annoyed and irritated about that thing? Because I don't really know that person, right? Apart from the social media, but I know that this person is doing what he loves. Um, he's out there. He's maybe had success at it, and maybe I tried and I failed and I stopped. Now when I see people who are successful, it makes me irritated and jealous and envious, and um, I don't know. So anyway, uh, this is my rant about change. Hope you liked it. See you in the next one.